What if I told you that a tiny variance on your project could be the difference between success and failure? Today, I'm revealing one crucial difference between good and bad project managers that could save your business thousands of dollars in write-offs. My name is Mike Hiley. I'm a chartered accountant, an ex-PMP certified project manager, and I'm still a member of the Project Management Institute. I've also worked in project-based professional services businesses for the past 30 plus years. During that time, I've seen a pattern that separates exceptional project managers from the rest. And it comes down to how they handle one simple scenario, which I'm going to show you exactly what that is today. Let's say you're managing a project for time and material project, which is $120,000 over 12 months. So that's basically $10,000 a month. So month one, you get to the end of month one and you then see that your project has $10,500. Remember, it's a time and material project, which basically means you should be billing the $10,500 to your client, and which means that you are $500 over your budget, which is less than 5%. Now, what typical project manager you do, or inexperienced project manager will do, is they will say, well, we're still in month one. It's only $500. I'm fairly certain that we will make that up. And besides which, I don't want to upset the client by, telling them bad news. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say that, okay, well, I'm going to look at the remaining budget and I'm going to adjust that. I'm going to adjust the remaining budget so that basically the project is like it's still on track. So what I'll say is, okay, we're at 10,500. So instead of saying 110,000 left, they're going to say 109,500 left. And they're going to say that we're still going to get to 120,000 at the end of month 12. So they're just basically going to say, we're still going to do 120,000. Okay? Now that is a critical red flag. And the reason I say that is because how do you know that you're going to make this back up? What a good project manager will do is they will investigate why we are $500 over. They'll look and find out what's going on. They'll talk to the team. What they'll also do is they'll look at all the other projects that are similar to this project and see exactly where they were at the end of month one. If at the end of month one, all those projects were 5% over and they still were able to make it back up, then it's not a problem. If on the other hand, the majority of those projects ended up being 5% or more over budget after 12 months, then they can see that that's going to be a problem and they can extrapolate the difference to the end of the project. And then what they'll do is they'll get together with the project team to discuss the variance, and they'll also talk to the client to discuss the variance to make sure that the client understands that, yeah, we are 500 over, and that is a potential overrun at the end of the project. Because it's a T&M project, time and material, that client maybe will have to pay the extra. Now, the difference in those two approaches could not be more profound, because ultimately, with the first approach, what tends to happen is the client gets blindsided, they have no visibility of what's happening, they get unpleasant surprise towards the end of the project when they suddenly realize everything's going to go over budget, and you undermine the client relationship. With the second approach, you basically have a scenario where the client is informed, they know what's happening, they're involved in this decision-making process. There are no surprises in the project. As a project manager in professional services, your job is to maximize profitability by minimizing the write-offs, maximizing billable hours, delivering to client specifications, and maintaining client satisfaction. The secret to all of this is communicating early and often, even when it's bad news. This is how you ensure that all costs are covered, recovered, and the projects do not overrun. If you found this video insightful, please make sure you like and subscribe for more professional service tips. Drop a comment below about your own project management experiences. I'd love to hear how you handle things like this.